Here comes a storm. Here comes a storm.
What is up, XXxScarKnightxXx bringing you Let's Play Pokemon Emerald version episode 21. In the last episode, we went through the fiery path and actually met with the guy that taught us secret power, and also met with this old lady that kept on recovering our Pokemon, even if it's already recovered. It's all like, I feel like she's planning something. But nonetheless, besides me talking about Jurassic World, this episode, today people, today, this is where I say, that rhymes, that from this point forward, the game gets really freaking good. I could say that, because, I don't know, this is just stuff I always think about, like, in every single game ever. Like, I always think, like, okay, this is, you know, tutorial based in the beginning of the game, and then this is where it starts to be interesting, you know? I only pointed it out in Pokemon Crystal, but I always think about this stuff in like every single game. I think I might have slightly mentioned it on Majora's Mask, slightly, but I think I didn't imply it right. Like, I don't think anybody would like point it out as well. Like, yeah, you said it, but. In this episode, we are gonna go inside this one route, because starting off, the music is amazing and the environment's amazing. I just really like this, and I always remember this, and I was looking forward for this point in the game for so long, and now we're gonna be able to do it. So if you are hyped, be sure to click on that like button. I know I was always considering mentioning that in the beginning of the episode instead of just the end of the episode, because then maybe the person would, I don't know, I have weird logic sometimes. Either way though, let's go do this thing by entering route, I believe, 117, and experience for yourself if you like the music and the environment. So it was route 113, not 117. I keep having 117 in my brain. But nonetheless, let's just go, just the whole environment, it just sounds like a Winter's Wonderland, and I know for a fact that like a lot of ROM hacks uses this this setting for I mean, they use it mostly for snow, but this is soot. Like ashes from the volcano, because there's a volcano nearby here. And if you step on this grass, it would actually turn green. So just stepping all the way through here, and of course there's Pokemon in the soot, no less. And right off the bat, we see ourselves a Pokemon known as Skarmory. Now, I was gonna save this as a surprise, but since it's just out here in front of us, this is a Pokemon I want to catch and use for my team. So let's just go do this thing. I think it could live a Mach Punch. I'm pretty sure. Let's just try it. Yeah, so Peck is 4 times effective on me. It's a girl, which is always welcome in my team. Let's just do a Rock Smash. It's a really weak move. Alright. I think it could live a Mega Drain, because it's flying type, and I think Steel is resistant on grass, so let's just give it a try. I just want to get just a little bit. Oh my god, that's 1 HP. That's perfection. Perfection. I just wish I had a status on you, and then it would be perfect. Either way, I pressed the wrong thing. I wanted to go to bag. Either way, I want to use I kind of want to use a repeat ball. Let's just use a repeat ball. It's very low on health. All I need is a Effect Spore or something on you. 1, 2, 3! Yeah, I caught it with the repeat ball. Yeah, gotcha. Skarmory was caught. Yeah. Awesome. Skarmory did was added to the Pokedex. This is just, oh my gosh. This is the point where I'm saying I was just looking most forward to. Now I got myself a Skarmory, number 115 Skarmory Armor Bird Pokemon, 5 foot 7 inches, 111.3 pounds. The footprint, it looks pretty accurate. I feel like the nails are more thicker than that. A Pokemon that has a body and wings of steel. People in the past used feathers fallen from Skarmory to make swords and knives. That's some pretty sharp stuff if you really think about it. Give a nickname to the captured Skarmory. Yes, indeed. And of course, it's like I mentioned, it's female. I'm gonna actually call this thing, and everybody knows this character, Kenny. I didn't even press the Y. I thought I did. And if you don't know who Kenny looks like, which is very, I mean, you might never heard of South Park before if you don't know who Kenny is. But either way, this is what Kenny looks like. And we finally have Kenny on our team. Now that makes the whole group. That means Stan, Cartman, Kyle, and Kenny. Unless you think the other people in the group belongs there too. But that's fine. Let's go check out what Kenny is, or what Kenny looks like. Oh, 2 HP. I was close. I thought it had 1 HP, but either way. It has keen eye, prevents loss of accuracy. It's a lonely nature. Oh, Kenny, don't be lonely. You're not going to be lonely anymore, trust me. No items, clearly. So lonely nature. The defense, of course, is higher. That's because of steel type. The attack and special defense. I can't tell what stat changed. I really can't. Special attack might have got lowered though. Attack might have been risen. I have a feeling. And speed is always slow because it's just part of the steel typing. Looking at the moves, Pex and attack, Swift, and agility, it's completely fine. I wanted a flying type Pokemon. They're all cool. Wow. I wanted a flying type of Pokemon because I was actually debating, like, I always, plan my team a couple years in advance, and I don't know, that's just how I always been. It sounds just a bit too much, but I did. I was considering using myself a Crobat on my team, so catching a Zubat in like a cave and then evolving into a Crobat. Problem was, I believe, because of our Pokédex, because this is a Hoenn Pokédex, Crobat's not in this Pokédex, so you have to beat the champion in the Pokemon League, and then you'll get yourself a national dex, so then you could get yourself a Crobat that way, or else it's not going to evolve. I believe that's correct, but either way, I'm so happy with my decision, because I changed it to Skarmory for obvious reasons. It's very good at what it does, and yeah, and for that being said, I'm going to go say the bios. These bios are brought to you by the letter S. So, the first Pokemon I'm going to introduce to you in Route 113 is Spinda. Spinda is a Pokemon that I literally looked at the stats and I just took a glance at it for like a solid minute because it's literally 60 across the board, and I always realized that Spinda is not... It's a very bad Pokemon in my opinion. I mean, maybe some people will find his uses, but Dizzy Punch and like all those Dizzy moves is just not for me. I'm pretty sure somebody could like hack somebody and like completely troll somebody with Spinda, but it has no evolution, no pre-evolution. It's one of those Pokemon you forget, and I mean, I kind of joke about it here and there with some friends of mine when it comes to Nuzlocke, like the worst Pokemon you could start out with. Like if you had to choose a starter, the worst Pokemon you have to choose between is Sunkern, Magikarp, and Spinda, or like Farfetch in there, because Magikarp wouldn't be that terrible. Starting off, it is terrible though. But either way, there is some other Pokemon. It's pretty interesting enough because Sandshrew is a Pokemon that you could find there only in Ruby and Sapphire version in this location. You find Sandshrew in a different location, but nonetheless, I'm just gonna talk about Sandshrew right quick. Very awesome ground type, one of my favorite ground types one of my favorite Pokemon. I don't know, it's just design wise, I really like it. It's just like appealing to the eye or something. But when it evolves into Sandslash level 22, I don't know, like I said, I like it. One of my favorite Pokemon, one of my first ever Pokemon, like card wise, I guess. You know, when I was a kid, the very first Pokemon cards I got was these, and they were my first favorites, along with Flareon. You might hear more of that in the future, but just wanted to point that out. I really like them. But in replace Sandshrew in this area, of course, is Slugma and Macargo, and I already explained this. Except Macargo, it's just Slugma. You could only find Slugma in this area in the Emerald version. Not so much in, you know, what was I gonna say? Yeah, well, I was gonna say Sandshrew, you can find him in this area. Slugma, jeez, I'm messing up my words. Blah 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 blah. Sandshrew you could only find in Ruby and Sapphire. In replace of that, Slugma you could find in the Fiery Path. But in Emerald version, you could also find him here. Sandshrew, the other place you could find him in is in the other place, obviously. I'll let you know that in the future. I don't know why that got me all tongue twisted and such. But the last Pokemon, and if you've been noticing the trend here, the letter S, of course. Skarmory is the last Pokemon. Very good at what it does. You're gonna hear me say that a lot. It's a Steel type. Very good defense. It has a pretty decent attack, I do say so myself, but a good defense is a great offense. Steel Flying. Steel is actually one of the most broken types there are right now, besides Dragon. Jeez, my voice is all shaky and stuff. And in the future, I guess you could say that the Fairy typing is kind of broken as well. But the reason Steel typing is so broken is because it has so many resistances. It's actually, the only thing it's not resistant to is water types, and of course the super effective types like ground, fighting, fire, you know, stuff like that. And yeah, it resists everything else, even psychic, grass. I don't know, I keep forgetting if electric types, I feel like Steel resists electric, but I tried it the other day and I don't know, maybe I'll just put it on the screen if, you know, there's some corrections or anything, but I'm not sure. Okay, so the grass is back to his sooty self because I went to go heal my Pokemon. I just go think about things like, I don't know, I just think that we're in episode 21 already. It feels such a long time. I don't know why, it just does. Even though episode 20 won't be considered a long, I'm trying to find a certain something, I can't. Let's go put on the experience share on you. I feel like you could kill things though, so I'm just gonna put you in the front nonetheless. But I just think about, like, we're in episode 21. For the past 20 episodes, like in the first possibly 5 episodes, maybe 10 episodes, we had problems with just, you know, editing videos because they were desynced. Because this is the first time I used the emulator, and I know I always mention this, but I was new to it. Now I no longer have that because I know what other installation requires for this, so it's not desynced anymore. Even though I think I had it in, like, besides Ruby version, that is, because that's a whole different story. I think what was it? What was I gonna say? Shoot. The Trick House episode, the last one we did, after we fought Watson, there was like some desync there, and I had no idea why, because I already used the installation thing I'm talking about is called Virtual Dub, which syncs up the video when it's not when the video itself it's not synced together, and that's what puts it so you just watch it normally. So when it uproars, it sounds like it's uproaring, not 2 seconds later or anything like that. But yeah, Ruby version, if you want to know why that got desynced, it's because I use a whole different emulator, and the fact that it's a whole different emulator, the recording system itself is it's for some reason a different video file. It's a QuickTime video, and I'm not familiar with that, and the editing software I have is not compatible with it, so I tried my best about that.
It's fun walking through the volcano's ashes on the ground and grass. You can see where you walked. It's really neat.
And yeah, I believe this is our first trainer right here. Can you guess why it's so cool around here? I don't know, it's just really cool. Like I already mentioned, the whole soot thing. I just you know, the whole soot effect when it's falling down, they actually use that for ROM hacks all the time for snow, which is pretty clever. So ground types aren't effective on us, and Feint Attack, yeah, Skarmory is just so OP. It's just so good because it's just Steel type is the most resistant type in the game, and you could just deal damage just straight off the bat without a problem and just kill everything in your path. It's just so good. But I was gonna say, and we already defeated him.
Pia! That stinks!
But yeah, they use this for ROM hacks and stuff. What was I gonna say though? I don't remember. I was talking about syncing up the video. Oh, right, I remember now. Basically, I could have had more time trying to sync it together because I did have like a strategy to deal with it. Because usually what I do, I just upload it to a different channel of mine on YouTube. I just use it for like backup files and stuff like that. So just in case you're just wondering about my second channel, it's just for technical purposes. But I am no longer in summer school at this point. So basically what that is, and we found ourselves an ether, just make sure that, you know, you just keep an eye open for that. Basically what that means is that I no longer use the editing software. I've been using that for Majora's Mask.
Thanks for finding me, but we still have to battle.
Oh dang, I didn't think he was gonna go first. You want to battle with me, even though I just caught my Pokemon? But yeah, since I don't Ninja Boy Lung and Pokemaniac Wyatt wants to battle, and there's a Coughing and an Aron, and yeah, I'm still gonna use Token just for a while until we reach the next town, and my Pokemon are injured, which is fine. Also, Skarmory is immune to poison types, so that's really good as well. Oh, I can't touch you. I'm gonna have to switch out. Yeah, I have no choice. I'm gonna use... he's level 28. Or she's level 28. My main Pokemons are all females. I don't know why that always happens. It literally always happens. All the freaking time. Oh god! Oh, it died anyway. Oh, I was low on health. I was thinking about healing myself too. Oh, that sucks. Man. Alright, let's use Shedinja for this. So basically what happened was I could have synced up the video a bit better in Pokemon Ruby version, but the thing was, it was about to be my last day of doing that. And basically, they close like 5 o'clock every single day, and I knew this, and I was there trying to edit my my best. Like, I try to do what I can, and I just had to figure if I edit the entire video, that would take longer than 5 o'clock, and I wouldn't be able to finish it. So what I did, I decided on just fixing the contest itself, like edit that, and try to sync that together, and post it up. And I actually posted that video in like a 4:30ish, I believe. So yeah, I kind of almost didn't make it, because definitely if I would have tried to edit that video and try to finish it, it would just not be. It wasn't actually the very last day. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could have done it the day afterwards, but I was trying to do a schedule thing when I was trying to fix up Majora's Mask. By the way, I didn't finish editing those, which is why they're gonna be. Why did I mudshot? I didn't mean to mudshot. I pressed A too quickly. Oh man. I didn't get to finish Majora's Mask, unfortunately. I need to go check if the computer lab is definitely closed for however long it takes. But yeah. So yeah, I had a schedule to roll with, which is why I couldn't do Pokemon Ruby version to its fullest and sync it all the way. I'm gonna try harder with future Ruby version and Sapphire version whenever I have them. Ninja Boy Lung and Pokemaniac Wyatt were defeated.
I'll use my ninjutsu on you, Volcanic Ash Swirl Cloak! What? It's already over.
You're all happy to win, even though it's only me? I don't know what the heck he's saying. Either way. So hopefully you guys could forgive me on that department. Were you maybe in the middle of gathering volcanic ashes? I'm pretty sure you guys could understand where I'm coming from, because I always think it's best to just tell the truth when it comes to this stuff. But we got ourselves token right here. I think I'm gonna just leech life you. I don't know why. I kind of expected it was still a double battle, so I'm like, oh, and then I'm gonna do this. But then I realized, oh yeah, I already did that. But unfortunately, Skarmory died. I was actually thinking of giving him a soda pop, because at this point of the game, a soda pop would be actually pretty good to use, because Pokemon are starting to get more than 60 health, as you can see, and Skarmory definitely has more than that. I believe so, at least. I'm gonna have to heal my Pokemon again, though. But Camperloris is about to use Sandshrew. I thought he was about to be defeated. Let's just keep Ninjask out there. Why not? Alright, so speed boost raise. Let's go. I'm gonna just cut you. Defense curl. I don't know if it's a good idea if I wanna. I'm still debating if I should turn Token and Shedinja in the next town, because Skarmory is level 16 and all these Pokemon are level 18. Even though he could clearly take out some Pokemon on his own because he resists so much types, is I don't know. But I haven't spoken about typings in such a while. Last time I talked about it was, I believe, the Thunder typing, or did I? I feel like I have in the Trick House, I believe. If I haven't, I'll just talk about it some other day. But today, people, I'm gonna go. Excuse me. I'm gonna go talk about the bug typing. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the bug typing, as you can see right here. Bug types, they usually always just evolve early. They always do. It's just like Caterpie evolves like a level 8, and then Butterfree evolve at level 10 and stuff. And I don't know, a lot of bug types in the future generations, and Camper Lawrence was defeated. We got being cleanly. Sen got $288 for winning. A lot of bug types, they're starting to get more unique for every generation. Just, I don't know, I kind of like that, and I feel like the 4th generation really brought it home. There's a secret item right here. Because now there's better moves for these bug type Pokemon instead of just being Heracross with Mega Horn. But right quick, I think I'm gonna go heal my Pokemon right quick, but I'm gonna go through this grass. So I'll be back in this spot, so be right back. Alright, I'm back, and it's kind of funny because you can see where I ran from. But either way, let's just go continue onward. We already went to the top right. Let's go check out some other places. What does this sign has to say? Oh, it's trainer tips. Let's just ignore that. We already know about the freaking key item pocket. Thank you, game. I only have 3 badges. That reminds me of what my professor said about like what adolescents think to their parents or something. Like, they're like, you can't tell me what to do, I'm 12, you know, that type of thing. But yeah, Spinda, I already talked about it in the bios, but just looking at all the markings and stuff like that, it's always kind of like, you know, I take a step back and I'm all like, you know, Spinda, or I don't know, something about Spinda. It's not a Pokemon I can't really say I could consider using a Spinda in the future, like ever. I don't think you'll ever see a person use it in a Let's Play or something.
I use this parasol to ward off this filthy, yucky volcanic ash from my dear Numel.
I'm pretty sure your Numel like this type of environment. I mean, it only lives by fire, doesn't it? Doesn't like every fire type Pokemon have like a fire pouch? This is bad, actually. I need to switch out my Pokemon. Who should I might as well switch to Cartman. Alright, let's go do that. Bad idea if I put in Shedinja. He's gonna die immediately, because he's probably, yeah, he's gonna just do Ember. But yeah, some more stuff about the Bug-type Pokemon. Like, while I was healing my Pokemon, I was thinking, like, first generation and second generation, because you know how I mentioned about Heracross? Because it has Mega Horn. It's like the strongest Bug-type move at this point of the game, I believe, because you don't get X-Scissor or any other type of bug moves. Parasol Lady Madeline.
Huff huff, I'm exhausted.
And I do believe I'm level 17.
Here, slide under my parasol. Let me register you in my Pokénav.
Register Parasol Lady Madeline in the Pokénav. I feel like I'm saying that name wrong, and I know I'm not, but I feel like I am. Let's switch to Shedinja in the top. I'm still debating whether I want to keep the two Pokemon there, but like I was thinking about Generation 1 and Generation 2. Like the bug Pokemon in Generation 1, I can't really say that they're like, you know, the best. I'm gonna try to fight him even though he's fire type. I'm pretty sure I could take him out. Smog. You're gonna use Smog. Alright, this is where you fail. Yawn. So what Yawn does, it makes the Pokemon fall asleep on the next turn. So you're still able to attack. But yeah, that's just what happens. Hopefully it doesn't make me Flame Body. So I'm not burned, I'm Flame Bodied. So let's see if I have a Raspberry or something. Yep, I don't ever use them anyway, so might as well use them now. Can he burn was heal? Alright, so let's go get some of this. And we found one max ether. I always say ether, but I feel like ether is more correct. Let's go down here and face you.
Both of us! We collect ashes! We better Pokemon too!
What was some other stuff I was gonna say? Yeah, Generation 1 Pokemon. So there's Butterfree, there's Beedrill, there's Parasect, and there's Venomoth. And I think to myself, you know what all those have in common? They're kind of quad weak to something, you know? I love Butterfree to death, and I also like Beedrill a lot. Parasect, I can't really say I like him all that much. I mean, I have some... I mean, I remember one day, somebody asked me if they could name me after a Parasect, and I was like, you know what, go ahead. Oh, damn, I forgot that he uses a Feint Attack. Great, Dark-type move. I wasn't thinking. Let's just use Token. And I was okay with this, so that's why I have mixed feelings for Parasect. But other than that, I feel like the only reason they want me named after Parasect is just because of the slashy claws they have. Other than that, I don't understand why they would, you know, they think it's fitting for Scarknight and Parasect. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Scarknights, knights with swords. I don't need to explain to you. You know what I mean. But yeah, pretty much. It's Psybeam. I'm Steel Resist Psychic. It's just, oh my god, I'm so happy I got Skarmory. It's just so good. It's just so good. Alright, let's go Peck. And one more cut should do it. Not yet. Alright, that's fine. But yeah. The point I was trying to say is Parasect is like quad weak to fire, and that's really bad. For obvious reasons, and it's just no. Alright, so I'm gonna cut one more time. And yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go heal again for like the umpteenth time. But that's fine because I'm already about to hit 30 minutes and I think it's better now than ever. But we beat Tori and Tia.
We couldn't win, it's boring, so I'm getting some more ashes.
And we got $456 for winning. So I'll be right back. You're gonna notice the grass changed again. So yeah, be right back. Alright, so we are back. Of course, I said that about the whole grass thing. Let's just go continue onward. We got ourselves Skarmory and Shedinja back. Not that Skarmory died or anything. Wahaha! Today's technology is a wondrous thing. Take this volcanic ash here. I can fashion it into glass. Wait, I feel like I read that wrong again. I don't know. I just hate it when I misread stuff. Is there any items here? I feel like there is. No, I don't see anything. Alright, let's go inside this house, except I ran into a Pokemon. So yeah, every episode I feel like is always over 30 minutes, but you know, I don't really know what you guys like better. Do you like shorter episodes? Do you like longer episodes? Because I try to put short episodes in Pokemon Crystal because I kept kicking myself for having long episodes because I feel like episodes should just be 30 minutes long, and that's like the most. 35 minutes is pushing it, and anything more than that is kind of just, it's kind of weird at that point. And the least amount is like 15 minutes. That's about what I want. But right here, this is Glass Workshop, turning volcanic ash into glass items. And there's a, I thought that was not, I didn't think that was a trainer. I thought that was just a random person.
From out of the ashes, I leap! Hiya! I challenge thee!
But yeah, there's another thing I want to talk about Pokemon. There's also Pinsir, but then right now there's Mega Pinsir, and now it's Bug Flying, so it also has a 4 times rock weakness. Not that every single rock type Pokemon is just a thing. I just realized I had Swift and it just immediately self-destructs. What the heck? Alright. That's cool too. I'm not judging you. I'm just judging your trainer. Coughing. Alright, don't tell me you're gonna self-destruct all freaking 3 times, because I'm pretty sure you have all 3 coughings. Poison gas. That's probably why it's self-destructed, because they know it can't do anything. Tackle. I think it could kill me in this range. 4 damage is a crit. I'm gonna have to heal. So let me use a super potion. Alright. Smog. Yeah, because I don't trust it. I feel like, because last time I thought I could live a self-destruct, but I was wrong. I was at orange health. I feel like I was about the same health, and it still ended up killing me. But yeah, there's another coughing, like I predicted. And yeah, I need to finish my thought of bug Pokemon. So yeah, there's Venomoth. It's Bug Poison and not Bug Psychic. I know how people would get confused on that. I thought the same thing. That's self-destructed as well. At least the second Pokemon didn't. Venomoth though, just because it's poison type, it kind of makes it, because you know, it's not Psychic type, but it's weak to Psychic, and that could be a problem, you know. And it's weak to fire and all that stuff, but all bugs are weak to fire except for like Surskit.
Yo, what is the ancient ninja technique of Pokemon registration?
Got herself Ninja Boy Lao. Let's go do it. Alright, anyway, like I was trying to say, I already read that. Let's go inside here. It's the volcanic ash place where they like make glass and stuff. What do you have to say? I want to talk to you first.
It's fun to blow a glass through while my boss is talking. Huff, puff, puff.
This area is covered in volcanic ash. Huff puff. I especially gifted Huff Puff. I make glass out of volcanic ash and make items, Huff Puff. Go collect ashes with this, Huff Puff. And we obtained the Soot Sack. Sam put away the Soot Sack in the key items pocket. Just take that Soot Sack and walk through piles of ash, Huff Puff. And it will fill up with volcanic ash, Huff Puff. Once you think you've collected a good amount, come see me, Huff Puff. So, I think he says the same thing. So let me just demonstrate what this basically is. So every time you step on the grass, besides it turning green, that means you collected soot, because now you have the soot sack. And if you go back in, we already collected like 5 of them. But I believe you need like in the thousands or something, or maybe just 100s possibly. There's not enough ash here, Huff Puff. I can't make glass out of this. Let me see. 245 is the number of steps you'll need to walk for me to make a blue flute, Huff Puff. So 250 steps in total. I'll probably do that in the next episode, and if I see anything in the wild, like perhaps maybe a, if there's a, the volcanic eruption is proof that the Earth is alive. You know, just in case if I see a shiny Pokemon, I'm just saying, just throwing that out there. I'll put it on screen. I'll record at all times while I'm just walking, because I'll obviously see Pokemon, unless I just put a super repel or something. So you have Aron. That's nice to know. I'm gonna have to put in Cartman for this. But yeah, bug Pokemon. I keep on just not finishing what I have to say. Yeah, they just said, I mean, I should include Scyther, but I kind of count that as Generation 2, because, you know, Scizor and all. But for Generation 2, Scizor and Heracross is obvious improvement, except you don't see much Scizors, except for, like, maybe Wi-Fi battlers that, like, you know, have access to trading and stuff like that. Not that the regular person is not able to trade. I just don't ever see Scizor often, just around my area, at least. Or just in general, actually. I don't know. But Scizor can be dangerous, you know, obviously with the whole Swords Dance techniques. And then there's Heracross. For the long time, he was the Bug-type king. Just basically always, and he's level 19. She's level 19. And now Cartman's level 28. And now the fact that, you know, Heracross with Mega Horn and stuff. And Generation 3... there's Beautifly and Dustox and stuff. I missed what youngster something had to say. I think it was Dylan. Ouch! Ow! I can't see. I got ashes in my eyelashes. Get it? Ashes and eyelashes? Okay, that was bad. I'm sorry. No, I thought I kind of liked it. I'm just saying. Don't put yourself down. And we found TM32 Double Team. If you put that on Skarmory, though, that would be just the jerkish thing I could do right now. I kind of want to read what he says again. Ouch! Ow! I can't see. I got ashes in my eyelashes. Get it? Ashes and eyelashes? Okay, that was bad. Sorry. You know, there's personality in Pokemon sometimes. Route 113 in FallArbor Town. And yeah, there's 2 trainers left. Let's try to go for a double battle. What Pokemon I have in the... Okay, that's good. I should heal though. Let me just stand in the middle right here.
The warm beer is making me drowsy. Better with me so I can stay awake.
With these wings, I can flick you away. I have a feeling he has a Skarmory. What was I gonna say though? Picnicker Sophie and Birdkeeper Kobe wants a battle. And there's a Meryl and a Skarmory. Yep, like I figured. This might be problematic because I remember last time Meryl killed Shedinja with the rollout, and Skarmory has Peck, obviously, and I can't even kill you. I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna have to switch both Pokemon. I can't do a single thing with these. So let's just switch with Breloom, and let's switch with Cartman. For obvious reasons. So here's Kyle, and here's Cartman. But yeah, for Generation 3 Pokemon, there's Beautifly, Dustox, there's Masquerain, all of which they're like, you know, there's, again, Dustox is Bug Poison, and then there's the Bug Flying duo. Well, they're not really a duo, but you know what I mean. About all this. I'm trying to think if there's others, or is that just it? Maybe that's just it. I don't know. For 4th generation, my gosh, there's just so many. There's Yanmega, there's Mothim, there's Vespiquen, or Vespiquen, it might be just pronounced that. Did I miss a water gun? I guess I did. I didn't even see it go through. Oh, okay, I was just slower. I was confused for a while. There's the Wormadam. I was gonna say the Burmy evolution, but I remembered. Let's just headbutt you. I can't do much to Skarmory with Bloom. Even though a Mach Punch would be neutral damage. But let's just headbutt you, and that should kill you. That should do it. Yep. I think these are possibly the last matches for today, and I missed my water gun. That's fantastic. So last one, and last Pokemon here, perhaps, unless you have two as well. Peck. Alright, water gun. Yeah. Was that the last Pokemon, though? All this experience. Okay, yeah, there's one more. Skarmory. No, it's Swalo. It has a strong wing attack, so I should be careful. Let's just headbutt you. Actually, I think it's better to... No, I'll outspeed. It doesn't even matter. Water gun. Yeah, headbutt. I was gonna say I should Mach Punch because that would do neutral damage. But then I realized, yeah, I'm 10 levels higher. And yeah, Picnicker Sophie and Birdkeeper Cubby was defeated. We're defeated.
This is a dream! I'm sure of it!
Hey, what? $912. Alright, so yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for this video because we made it to FallArbor Town. So in the next video, we're gonna be exploring this place and taking on a different route and maybe approaching to a certain cave, if you will. And if you like this episode, don't forget to press the like button. If you really like this episode, please consider subscribing. If you haven't considered subscribing yet, be sure to check out one of my other videos. If you like video games, you might like my stuff. I play the video games, and if you like video games, you might like my stuff. I said that wrong. So, yeah, join the White Tigers and Dragons, and White Tigers and Dragons to you.